What's up, Nerd Army? Are you guys excited like I am? Did you just watch the fucking Flash? That shit was crazy, man. Awesome episode of The Flash. The Man Who Saved Central City is the name of the episode. I know it's a long-ass name for an episode, but it was amazing. Yes, I got my Flash Shickle shirt on, was all excited for The Flash. Green Arrow starts tomorrow. Boom! Arrow's back tomorrow, guys. But let's talk about this episode of The Flash. So many amazing freaking things happen. So, we start the episode 6 months after the singularity had gotten taken care of, which is that big-ass wormhole that Barry stopped. Then, later in the episode, we flash back and see how it was stopped. So, we all left Barry last season, flying around this bastard. He's up there getting ready to run through it. And then, so what happens? He shows up, he's flying around it, just jamming, trying to slow it down. It's starting to contain the singularity, so shit's starting to calm down a little bit. And then, the whole plan that he didn't know yet is Firestorm's going to have to go up there, and Ronnie and Professor Stein are going to have to separate in the eye of it to give enough power off to knock that shit out and kill it and just destroy the singularity. So that happens. So one body falls after that happens. So Ronnie goes up there, he's flying up there, he just rips off the vest, basically rips off the containment, and one body falls. And it's Professor Stein. So Ronnie is gone. Now, a lot of people are going to probably point this out. It was a portal to a different dimension. Ronnie could have just gone somewhere else. And I completely agree. Guys, I completely agree with that. I don't think Ronnie's dead. I really don't. I know in the comics, guys, I know all you comic book fans are going to tell me, Ronnie does die in the comics. Yes, I know this. Then Jason Rusch takes over as the other half of Firestorm. So, do I think that's going to happen? Yes, I really do. I still think Jason Rusch is going to take over. Ronnie's going to come back one day. Maybe not right now, but Ronnie's going to come back one day. And at that point, Caitlin's probably already going to be Killer Frost. And then he's going to get back somehow into the Firestorm Matrix, and her and him are going to be polar opposites like they are in the comics, but still trying to be with each other. So, yes, he's dead for now, for all we know, but one day there's a chance he could come back. They could spin it somehow, and there you go. But after that happened, everything fell apart. Barry basically kicked everyone off the team and said, I'm going to do this alone. He's going at this whole lone gunman kind of thing that he's doing. And first person I want to talk about, Caitlin goes and works at Mercury Labs. So she leaves Star Labs completely because it just reminds her of Ronnie and reminds her of that day. Cisco now works for police department as their scientific advisor. Or Joe's scientific advisor for the anti-metahuman task force that Joe has started. Now, Cisco's walking in there just like a badass, and he just goes up to the captain. He's also, when am I getting my badge? He's like, oh, no, Cisco, finally, again, we're not going to give you a badge. Damn, he's really tight with those badges. Hell yes. Oh my god. So Barry's got this whole lone wolf going on. He's repairing Star Labs, and at night, he actually goes around in the Flash costume and repairs the rest of Central City. He feels that it's his fault that Ronnie died. It's his fault that the city got all the damage that was done to it. So he goes around trying to repair it in the middle of the night. So Iris is saying, I'm going to write a story about that. He's like, no, please don't. I don't want anyone else to know. He doesn't want the fame. He doesn't want everything. He doesn't want the praise from everyone. He does not feel like a hero. He takes it all on himself and thinks he's to blame for everything. So, there is this big Flash Day. So they're having like a day to remember the Flash because he's the hero that saved the city, and the mayor wants to give him the key to the city, which is pretty awesome. So Barry says he's not going to go to it, so Iris goes and talks to him and says, the people here, they believe in the Flash, you need to go. So Barry goes, and he's about to get the key to the city, and then boom, Atom Smasher throws like a hot dog cart at the fucking mayor, so he runs the mayor out of the way, and he goes to like run up on Atom Smasher, and Atom Smasher grows all big. Which, by the way, I love Atom Smasher. I think they did freaking amazing with him. The way he grows is just like he does in the comics. It's not all at once like Adam or someone else like that, or Giant Man from Marvel. It's more like, because if you guys don't know, Atom Smasher, every time he grows, he doesn't just grow in size. His mass and everything stays the same. He actually breaks every bone in his body as he grows, and they regrow. So he's going through extreme pain pushing through. That's why he's like, "Rah!" That's why he's like, because it's hurting. It ain't just, no, that shit hurts for him to do that. So when he goes big, there's got to be a reason, because that shit don't feel good. Another cool thing that happened right before Atom Smasher attacked, you see the actor they have for Jay Garrick standing in the crowd. And I know that because I follow up on who was all cast and who is playing what character, and I got to see all the first images of Jay Garrick that were released. So when I saw him, I'm like, holy shit, Jay Garrick's in the fucking crowd. That's awesome. So Atom Smasher is actually the Earth 2 Atom Smasher, because his copy. So if you guys don't know, in the multiverse, there's copies everyone. Every version of you is different in every universe. But in this universe, in the Flash's universe, he was just like a dude working at like a plant. So he was nothing big. When the particle accelerator exploded, he was in Hawaii, so he was never there to get his powers like he would have, like he did in Earth 2. So Jay Garrick's world is where he's from. And so he came through when the whole singularity shit was going on. So there's going to be a bunch of villains this season that come through the portal. Another really awesome thing is Harrison Wells' lawyer shows up, talks to Barry, and says, "You own all of Star Labs." Harrison Wells left that to you in his will, but you could lose it unless you watch this within by the end of this week. Otherwise, it goes out for auction or whatever. So he's like, I'm never going to watch it. And so he goes and he's talking to Caitlin, and Caitlin's like, let's sit there and watch it. Let's watch it together. So first he says, we were never supposed to be enemies, Barry, blah, blah, blah. Then gets the good stuff. He's all, I'm Harrison Wells, solid sound or mind, sound, and body. He just basically gives a full, complete, perfect confession to the police. He said, erase everything before this. This is for the cops. And then saying that his mother was killed by Harrison Wells. Harrison Wells basically admitted and took blame for killing Nora Allen, getting Barry's dad released. So Barry's dad gets released. They're having a little party for him. Barry confronts him, hey, let's go get an apartment together or something. He's all, dude, for you to be the Flash, I can't be here, so I'm leaving, basically. And Barry's like, why? He's all, this city does not need you to be Henry Allen's son. They need you to be the Flash, my boy. And so he's like, yeah, I get it, I guess. He's kind of pissed, but he understands. So another great part, probably one of my favorite parts of this whole episode, was Barry's trying to get the Atom Smasher's attention to lure him into a trap to overwhelm his body with radiation, because that's what he does. He absorbs it. So he goes and he flashes a flash signal in the air, just like the bat signal. Then to top all that off, when they're talking about it, someone mentions, that was a great idea, Cisco. They're all, where'd you think of it? He's all, I think I saw it in a comic book somewhere. Obviously an awesome nod to Batman, which is dope. I'm super excited they did that. That just made the episode that much better. I was like, awesome! Nod to the bats! Cisco just referenced that shit, and it was so cool. Plus, Martin Stein joins the team on being able to name villains. So he came up with Atom Smasher, which is awesome. And basically, when they get back in there, after all this shit goes down, Barry and team reestablish the security protocols and everything for Star Labs and basically reopen it and lock it down with crazy firewalls and security systems that no one could ever get by. Right after they say that, just because someone was going to get in, Jay Garrick walks in. And basically he's like, hey, I'm known as the Flash in my world. And that's where it kind of ends. But another great thing that did happen there, guys, is we got to see some crazy action from the Flash. For first episode back, this was an awesome, awesome episode, guys. I want to know what was your favorite part of this episode. Let me know down in the comments below, guys. Make sure you guys hit that like, thumbs up button if you would be so kind. And make sure you smash that subscribe button to keep up with me and everything that comes out of Nerd Central, guys. So I will be reviewing Flash, Arrow, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Gotham, and Heroes Reborn all season long, guys. If there's any other shows you want me to check out, let me know. And I will probably be doing The Walking Dead as well. So make sure you guys subscribe to keep up with all that. And I will see you guys next time right here on Nerds Memorized for another review, guys. Peace out. Hey, guys, if you like what you saw and you want to see more, make sure you go click that big, sexy subscribe button. And I will see you guys next time right here on Nerds Memorized.